everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. I will be setting up, in this video, I'm going to be setting up my Hobonichi for the month of July. I like to do my months ahead of time. So, and then the theme I use for the month is the theme I like to carry throughout the weeks. So I set up my monthly and I set up the weeklies all at once, so then they're all ready to go for the month. So I wanted to show you what I did for June, just in case you missed it. I did do a video on this. So that's my June monthly, and then here are my weekly pages for June using that same theme. And then I found this sticker after, and I was like, oh, that looks so good there. So I just put it there. I like to use my normal stickers, but I try to use my clear stickers because I like them better. It feels like they just meld into the pages better. As you guys can see, most of these are the clear stickers. And then on this theme, I did use a few of the paper stickers. They look okay, but I just prefer the clear. So if I could find clear stickers that are really good, then I try to go with that first. So let's get started with June. So I have a dilemma because there are two themes that I really want to use, and I think I could switch it up a little. So I have this theme. This is Live.Love.Posh's Summer Edit. So I like this grease theme that she has, and these are clear stickers. And then I also like, from her Summer Allure, I love this theme too. And this theme I've used already, as you guys can see. So I don't know, but I'm still going back and forth. And then I have her blue florals. Say that 5 times fast or 3 times fast. And then I want to use these too. So I love a good floral, y'all. I love a good floral. So I think I'm going to start. I'm still undecided. Sorry, did I hit that? Still undecided as I'm sitting here. And then I have her rainbow grid washi. She just came out with this set. She has the pastel grid, she has the tropical grid, and she has the neutral grid. I got all of them. Because what is grid washi in a Hobonichi? Like, come on. So I have the red, blue, and the white. So we have those. I have my mile liners here. I have my Sarasa. I usually use my S-gel, my Sharpie S-gels, but if I'm not careful, if I'm not watching, they tend to smear. So I heard a lot of people talking about the Sarasas are really good for Hobonichi, so I was like, let me just pull this one out and see. But yeah, so this is all that I'm working with. I guess I'm gonna go with this theme first. I'm trying to think, you guys, because I really love these blue florals. And they're not really the vibe for this, and I have those. All right, let me just go with what I'm going to go with. And see what I come up with. Like I said, it'll probably be both of these themes, but yeah, we'll see. And we'll see what happens. The months are flying by. I think last month for June was the first time I did all of my weeks and my monthly together in my Hobonichi. And then I was just like, well, now what am I supposed to do in my Hobonichi? Because it's already set up. But here we are again with a new month starting. So there's that. I used to feel that way with the Happy Planner when I first started being a decorative planner. I used to be like, okay, I set it up for the week, and now what am I supposed to do for the week? Like, it's done. But you're supposed to live, right? You're supposed to do things and fill in your planner, and then you come back to it and ready to start another week. That's what you do. All right, so let's do paydays first. This is me. I'm just gonna fill it in. My monthly. Those are paydays. Guess we could just do the markings first. Let's do bills. And so we have the 5th, 7th, 9th, 18, 21. Okay. And I said in my last video from Hobonichi that we got lots of birthdays. Lots and lots of birthdays. Not so much. It doesn't feel like now, but it feels like a lot still. All right. First birthday up is my sister. She's on the 6th. Then we have my stepfather and my father are both on the 11th. Isn't that a blip? My father passed away, though, but my stepfather's still here. And then at the 13th is my younger brother. And then the 14th is my nephew. And then the 17th is my older brother's wife. And another thing about the 17th, my older brother passed away on his wife's birthday. So this is her birthday and the anniversary of his death. Wow. Okay. So the 24th is my other nephew's birthday. And then my mom's anniversary of her passing is the 21st. So he passed on the 17th of 21. She passed the 21st in 22. Yeah, so July is like like deaths and birthday, anniversary, deaths, and then birthdays in the mix of all that too, which is crazy. As if July is not already jam-packed with stuff, right? So we got the 17th, we have the 24th for my nephew. My son's father is the 26th. And my niece is the 28th. And my cousin is the 30th. I also have a couple of friends' birthdays too. One of my good friends, her birthday is the 10th. And then another good friend of mine, her and her sister are on the 12th. So yeah, it's like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, so we got that. I don't remember which blue did I use. I think this is a different one. We're going to see. Yeah, I think this is the lighter one I picked up. Yeah. So these are my gym days for my class. And then Wednesday, I should have put it on the bottom. And Saturdays. Okay. Yeah, I don't do growth track for this month. All right, so let's go through here with my Sarasa. Payday. I want to just, oh, see, I was going to mess that up. Payday. like to get the functional stuff out of the way, and then I can decorate everything else after the fact. We're going to do bills. Yes. Car payment is due on the 5th. Phone on the 7th. UI for electricities on the 9th. Cable internet is on 18th. I'll put due in here. And then car insurance is the 21st. Okay. Now, birthdays. My sister's name is Tanya, but we call her Smoochie. They call me Booby. So Smoochie and Booby. Everybody gets excited when they can say it together. Okay, Walter's B-Day is my stepdad. My brother Ryan. My nephew Jonas. And this is Kirsten's. And this is Latrell's. This is Jackie's. And this is Alasia. I call her Mylasia. That's my niece. Alasia's B-Day. And then this is my cousin, LaShawn. All birthdays are accounted for. Oh, wait. No. Still got to do gym days. So, let's do body pump. Body pump. I like the Happy Planner, but I always say, like, this size fits my life better. I don't like to have a lot of white space in my planners, and this makes it so that does not happen. And my life looks a bit fuller. Like I got a lot of stuff going on when I'm using my Hobonichi. I feel like I do, but I don't know. I feel like I do have a lot of stuff going on. I just want my planner to reflect that, but not a whole bunch of like white space. All right. We got that done. Now we can get into some decorating of sorts. So let's do it to it. And like I know where I can place things. And then I'll have the sticker books that I'm using in the description. I do have discount codes for Live.Love.Posh for sticker books. If you would like to purchase anything. This one would be better. I need something over here. Okay. All right, so my July is set up, ready to go. If anything else happens, like I know there's going to be stuff due from affiliate projects and things like that, I can fill that in after, because we don't usually get our like the projects and things that are due, we don't get them until like the first of the month. So I won't know until then. So this is what I have for now. And like I said, I can fill in other spots as needed. So that is my July monthly is done. And now we can move over to the July weekly pages and get started with that. So I like to keep this a little bit of space over here for to-dos for the week. And then, I forgot to do my prepping, you guys. So what I do is I'll do the first one with you guys, and then I'll pause it and then come back with it all finished. But I like to block out my work hours. So, and if I do any overtime, then I just put the hours underneath. I used to use a ruler, but I don't really need to anymore because the lines are there. But I used to be so nervous about messing up my Hobonichi. Now I'm used to it. I always think about sometimes switching it up, but I don't know why I do that if it works. Thursday I have off, so we're just going to do for, Friday I have off, so we're just going to do for Thursday. So this is my time block, 7:30 to 4. And then if I have meetings, I will put them in. But I usually wait for the week is over, because sometimes I'll have stuff on my schedule, meetings on my schedule, and then most times during the week, I'll have stuff that pops up that we have to have a meeting about. So, and then for the weekends, what I do is I take my Tombow, and then I will take the hours out since it's the weekend. And this is another thing that I love about the Hobonichi is that you can't really see the Tombow correction tape as clear as you can see it in the Happy Planner. When you use it on the Happy Planner, you can clearly see it, but because these pages are like cream colored, it kind of like really melds right in there. It's like perfect. Look at that. Oh, let me do Friday too. Friday, I plan on going to see the fireworks. We usually, I live like 5 minutes from the beach if I drive, and so it's walking distance. But it gets so packed down there for the fireworks, and my church literally sits on the hill in the neighborhood over here. So I just usually grab some snacks, and then we just drive up to the church parking lot, and then we get a clear view because we're on the top of the hill. So we get a clear view of the fireworks and we don't have to deal with the traffic on top. I mean, on the bottom where everybody is at the beach. So it's kind of awesome. So that's what I'm going to do Friday evening. I'll be watching that unless it rains, and then they're going to switch it to Sunday. So that's what I usually do for my weeklies. I just block out my time. I take the timetables off of the weekend, and then I'll have space for my grocery list. I have my to-dos here, and then whatever occurs during the week goes down here. I'm so excited. I'm back in the gym this week. Woo-hoo. So, yeah, I was sick last week, and then this week I was still kind of carried over, so I didn't want to race back into the gym. I wanted to take some time and really get my body on point. So yeah, see, I documented 666. So this week my schedule will be back to normal. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up these other pages, and then when I come back, we'll go back through and then just decorate them. But yeah, I forgot to prep by doing my time block and taking the hours out of the weekend. So let me finish that up so this video is not super long, and then we'll get back into the decorating of the weekly pages. Okay? All right, we're back like I never left. All right, so I set up my pages, and usually, depending on how the week is, that's how I start my month. So because this particular week only has 2 days of June in it, I decided to use this theme for July. I'm going to carry it through to the last week only because there's only 2 days of August on this one. So I'm just going to carry the same theme through for that, and then start August on the 3rd through the 9th. Even though I think, yeah, this week is my birthday's on the 7th of August. So this week I'm on vacation anyway. So anyways, I just thought I'd throw that in there. But okay, so what are we doing? We got everything prepped. We still I need the space here. That's Saturday for my grocery list. So we're going to put that there. And then over here, we're going to do, let's wait so I can see where I want to place everything. All right, so we're going to go back to our washi. And again, because, you know, it doesn't warrant us a bunch of room for decorative things, which is fine. That's why I have my happy planner. So we're just gonna do some decorative. Let's pull it this way. Yeah, let's just do a couple of bits here and there. All right. I heard that the Hobonichis for the new year start to come out in, oh my gosh, in September. So I'm excited about that. And I may even try to use the weeks as well. Try to see how that works out. For next year, but I'm really loving this planner. I know you guys that have been watching me are like, she says this all the time, but I do. I love this little planner so much. This will be good because I usually don't have meetings that early in the morning, so this is fine. We'll do this. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Speaking of my grocery list. Let's put a little lower and more to the edge. We'll do that. Do you guys set up your Hobonichis for the month and and do the weeklies together, or you guys still just do the weeklies every week? Let me know because I'm interested. So we have some space here. We're gonna put my to-do there. This is grocery list. And then to do. All right. Let's put this one up here. I feel like this one needs something else. Or maybe switch them. Maybe, should we switch them? Or let's just, I don't know. I don't know. No, I want to though. Let me look at it again and see how I feel. Because I could use the blue. Yeah, because I want to use this red washi. So we'll switch it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Because I want to use this. And then I could determine where I want to put the grocery list. Well, I could put it up a little bit higher. See, yeah, I like that. It's supposed to be super humid and muggy this week and hot, which is, I'm not going to complain, only because we're hitting July, and honestly, June has not been that bad. June has been like, we'll have a week or two of spring and a week or two of summer, and it's been pretty mild, so I'm not going to complain if we get a touch of summer. Just to let us know, we know it's summer. We got it. I don't mind it. It's just the humidity. Oh my God, today. This one is cute. I like this one. I like this one. All right, I want to add more, but I think I'm going to relax. Okay, wait a minute. Just a couple more. Just a couple. Just a couple. Just a little dab will do you. Okay. That's it. All right, so we're going to do, let's do grocery list here in red. And then we'll do our to-do list here in blue. And then our meetings we'll do in another color when it happens. We'll do it. And then add those in. And then this is the next week that it's done. And our to-do. All right. So again, this is going to be my blocking out for my hours at work, and then meetings will be in here too. My grocery list, this is the space for Sunday. This is going to be my space for Saturday. As you guys can see, I do not write big. And then underneath is what happens throughout the day, my work, and then I'll put either if I did overtime or not. My gym, whatever I did for the gym, body pump and my cardio after. And then, yeah, maybe I'll start doing my steps again, too. I kind of document, I kind of don't. So I need to get back into that. Even though I'm not, like, hardcore focused on steps, it's still good to note, I guess. And then anything else, happy mail or whatever else I get throughout the week or do throughout the week. Yeah. All right, so now let's go into the next week. How many more weeks we got, guys? Okay, we have 3. Yeah. Okay, so I want to stick with this one because this one is fun. So I'm going to do some of this one again. I don't know if I'm going to end up even using the blue florals, but I grabbed them just in case. So it's not a big deal if I don't use them, but it's good to have stuff around just in case. Okay. All right. So I want to use this little buggy here. And then I want to use these florals. And now I'll just move my grocery list up a little further. That's why I waited, so I didn't have to adjust the sticker. Okay. All right, so we have that. We need some blue. I'm gonna put something up there in the corner. Put some little florals. Smaller florals up at the top here. Okay, over here, okay. Okay, and now we'll do the grocery list here. To do. Okay. And then we got this week. Okay, a few more. All right, so should we go back to the grease one? Let's go back to this one. Switch it up a smidge. Should we use this one on the bottom? If it would let me grab it. Okay. And switch it up. I'm going to use this. This is so sticky. Quit it. Try not to, what you call it? Cut the page. All right, so we're gonna put this over here. Oh, don't mess up the pages, please. Can you not? I know it doesn't make sense to put that right under there, but I love it right there. I love it right there. Sometimes I feel like I need to just do different, like do it differently just to see, because I might find another way that it'll work for me. But I always just go right back to this because I don't know, just the time block and things like that really works. But maybe one week I will. Maybe for the week of my vacation, I'll take all the, like, I'll white out all the time and then just create something, create a spread like that and see what I come up with. Maybe I'll do that. All right, so we're going to need, let's put the blue over here. Let's do to do there since we have that right there. So we'll differentiate it with this. This is the grocery list. We'll do to do and grocery list. And we are set for this week. Then I'll put everything I did on Sunday there, grocery list, and I'll have some space there to write some stuff down. But I couldn't miss the opportunity of putting those two stickers together. All right, so this is the last week, yes. So are we going to close it out with the other or this one? Let's see what stickers we got left. That are different. Oh, we got this one. All right, we'll close it out with this. Close it out with this one here. We're going to do the blue instead of the, what you call it. We'll do this blue washi here. get that going. All right, so where's the one I wanted to use? I want to use this one definitely. Because why not? I want to use this. And let's use this, but I want to cut it. So do something different with it. And then let's grab this one. I think I used this one on the other page too, but I like it. Let's do this one. Seashells. I wanted to get some florals on this side. I like this one too. And some more starfish. Okay. So then we can do, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't have any room for Saturday. I have no room for Saturday. I can't do this one. I don't have room for my grocery list or what I'm gonna do for that day. That's not going to work. All right. Okay, maybe I won't use that right now. Yeah, because I'm not going to have any room. Okay, I like that. All right, so let's look at the finished product. Let's go to the monthly. Here is my monthly for July. And then we start from, okay, monthly. And then here is our first week. second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week. Cool. Okay. Each one I did, each spread I did for the week, I'm like, oh yeah, this will be a good for this will be a good one for my picture. And then I do this one, I go, yeah, this will be a good one for my picture. For my thumbnail for YouTube. And then I go, oh yeah, this is a good one for my thumbnail. Oh, this one's a good one for my thumbnail. Oh, this one's a good one for my thumbnail. I don't know which one I'm gonna put up there. They're all really good. I like the blue, but then I also like that pop, this pop of red. It's not a pop because there's a lot of red, but I just like the deep red. These seem a little empty though, compared to these. All right, that's it. We're not gonna make this a 4-hour long video. All right, so I used today Live.Love.Posh's Summer Edit and her Summer Allure. I didn't even end up using any of her blue florals, so put that to the side. And then I used her new Rainbow Grid washi set. Again, she has the rainbow, she has the pastel, tropical, and neutral. I have all of them. And they're $12.50, I believe, for each box set. And you can use my code Mika10. Again, everything will be in the description. You can use my code Mika10 to get 10% off of anything on her website, not including any of her box sets or bundles. But if you don't have any of Live.Love.Posh stickers, because you use a Hobonichi, and I know they have like a certain aesthetic that people use with the Hobonichi, I just like to use the stickers that I have. So because I use Happy Planner, these are the stickers, and I just find that the clear stickers really just, like I said, meld right into the paper, and they're really good stickers. So I didn't want to go and just order a bunch of new stickers just for my Hobonichi. I'm like, I'm gonna use the ones I have. And so yeah, if you've never used these kind of stickers before in your Hobonichi, I'm telling you, they work beautifully. I love them. I love them. And plus, I like florals. So yeah, go check out her website. I will have the information in the description for you if you've never been to her website, if you never used any of her stickers. There's really good quality stickers. So that's going to be it, you guys, for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. For my Hobonichi planner, like I said, I only do monthly setups for right now. I mean, I may start doing the weekly, but because I like to carry the theme out from the monthly to the weeklies, I find that if I do each week separately, next week I'll probably feel like doing something different. So it kind of throws it off. And at least when I do my monthly, I'm in that same vein with that same theme. And so it's not too bad. And then it's already set up for the week, so I don't have to worry about it. But that may change, but for right now, like I said, I just do the monthly setups for my Hobonichi, and I do the monthlies, and then I do all the weeks together, and then it's all set. So I won't do another Hobonichi video until I'm setting it up for August. So yeah, that's the schedule for right now. It's just monthly videos for the Hobonichi, but again, this is my baby. I love my Hobonichi, you guys. I love it. So yeah. So if you're not subscribed to my channel and you do have a Hobonichi and you like my style, please make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss the notifications when they come through. And yeah, so that's going to be it. I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday or whatever day you're watching this. Please stay safe and remember to be the reason someone smiles. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.